squirrels can jump about 10 feet in the air. That's like a huge jump for somebody who's this small and fluffy. And they also have padding on their feet. Padding means they have hair on their feet which helps them cushion their landing so that they don't get hurt. And look at this squirrel. Is it adorable?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's a red squirrel. Can you see? It's looking a bit red. So it's a red and brown squirrel. Squirrels are really fast runners. And I think everyone has seen that. They run really fast, don't they? When Kashika goes to catch the squirrels or like talk to them at her school, don't they run away really fast?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
They run very fast.
Oh, sorry, not Kashika, it's Yashika. I totally forgot. So squirrels can run up to 20 miles per hour. However, they prefer to run at an average speed of 10 miles, otherwise they will get tired. Okay, so now we're starting with our story. Can you people see this? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so it was a summer afternoon in Lotus Park. Chippy the squirrel, right here, this small squirrel, was playing with her friends near her home, the biggest acorn tree. Acorns are a kind of nuts, okay? So now what happens? Look at this. This is Chippy. Hello. She says, I'm Chippy, I'm a baby squirrel. And because I'm a baby squirrel, I'm smaller than my friends. Can you see Chippy is smaller than her friend?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is, yes, so this is Chippy's friend. She says, hello, I'm Ali. I'm Chippy's best friend. Do you people also have best friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so squirrels also have best friends. This is Chippy, a baby squirrel, and this is her best friend, Ali. There are 2 more friends of Chippy. So this is Whiffy. Let them run, let them chase. No one can look fluffier than me. I'm Whiffy, the fuzziest one. So Whiffy thinks that Whiffy is the most fluffy squirrel out of everyone. And then this is Diddy. Diddy says, I'm the fastest squirrel in this park and no one can catch me. Are there people in your class who say that they're the fastest? Or that they are the most good looking and smart kids?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah, so Whiffy and Diddy are also like that. Whiffy thinks she's the most smartest, the fuzziest, the fluffiest. And Diddy thinks that he's the fastest.
Yes, ma'am.
But despite that, they are really nice to everyone. Okay? They are really nice to each other. So this is Diddy, this is Whiffy, this is Ali. And they say that we love our little friend Chippy. And we take care of each other. Now see, this is important. Even if you are the fuzziest squirrel, even if you are the fastest squirrel, you need to take care of those who are smaller than you. And you need to take care of your friends. So all of them love their little friend and all of them take care of each other. Isn't that so nice?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so let's see what happens next. So one day Diddy came up to them with a twinkle in his little eyes. His eyes were like completely shining. So Whiffy asked, why do you look so excited, Diddy, my dear friend? So what do you think Diddy said? He said, my uncle has told me about magical friendship nuts. They always shine and they can help protect friends. We can find them in the dark forest near the human camp. So Chippy says, okay, that's so nice. Let's go get them. Do you think that small squirrels should be going to dark, big forests without their parents?
No. No.
Yeah, you should not do that. Nobody should do that. But here Chippy, who's like the smallest of everyone, is so excited. She's like, okay, let's go get these magical friendship nuts which always shine and they can help protect friends. And see, Chippy does not want those nuts because they shine. Chippy wants those nuts because she thinks that if she has those nuts, It will help them protect her friends. That is why she wants those nuts. So even though she has a really nice intention, it's not good to keep your safety at risk. Okay? So let's see what happens with them in the dark forest. Now the dark forest was a very magical but very dangerous place. Chippy and her friends entered the forest at nightfall. Biffy told everyone, "My mother told me to never come here. We must be really quiet. Shh. Or a human might catch us." Do you think squirrels are afraid of humans?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you think they are scared of humans?
Why?
One by one,
And we are very huge. Ma'am, because squirrels are very small and we are very huge.
Yes, squirrels are very small and we are very big and huge. So it is very natural for them to be scared. When you people see a really tall bhaiya or didi entering your class, don't you get scared for once? What if they scold us? What if they shout
Yes.
at us? Do you get scared? When I was as small as you, I was also scared. You don't get scared?
No.
Ma'am, any animal think that they humans will kill us.
Yeah, because some humans are bad. I'm not saying everybody is. But because of that, animals are scared of humans. And most importantly, squirrels are wild animals. Okay? So they are meant to live in the wild, in the forest, in the parks, on the trees. So they are not so friendly towards animals. They are not like dogs who have lived around humans for a long time. Okay? So you should never try to catch a squirrel, as that will scare them. If you want to be friends with squirrels, you should take it slowly. And this story will tell you how you can make friends with squirrels. So we will do a very interesting activity. And then those of you who want to have squirrels as your friends can find that out. Okay, so let us come back to the story. So Biffy is telling everybody to stay really quiet, or a human might catch them as they enter the dark forest to look for. What are they looking for?
Friendship nuts.
Yeah, they're looking for friendship nuts, which always shine in the dark and can help protect your friends. So Chippy was very excited to see the fireflies shining in the forest, and she did not notice that her friends had gone ahead without her. Can you see, Chippy? Can you see the fireflies?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do they know what is fireflies?
Do you people
Anyone
know
know?
what are fireflies?
Yes, ma'am.
It glow at night.
No. Jugunu.
Shines at night.
Yeah,
It's true.
Jugnu. Fireflies are these insects which glow at night. They look really pretty. When I was really young, so there were these bushes near my house, and I saw the fireflies glowing there. And it was so nice to see them glowing in the night. They were looking just like stars. If you see fireflies, they look like stars have come down from the sky onto the ground. And that is exactly what Chippy feels here. Can you see how much she likes the fireflies? They're little hearts on her head. And she's not even noticing that all her friends have gone ahead without her. Do you think we should leave our friends behind when we have gone into a dark forest?
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
We should not let
But
our
Didi,
friends
Vicky and
in
Ali did
dark.
not see Chippy at all. Yes? So now what happens? Chippy finally noticed the fireflies and she said, "Look, Ali, the fireflies are so pretty." So Chippy turned around to show Ali, her best friend, the fireflies. And then she noticed that she was all alone. So obviously she was a baby squirrel. She was very small. And she came to the dark forest, such a dangerous place. And now she was all alone. So she was so scared. Ali, Viffy, Didi, where did everyone go? And suddenly there was a loud sound of footsteps. Do you people like stepping on dry leaves? Don't dry leaves make such a fun sound when you step on them? Crunch sound.
Yes,
Have you people tried that?
Yes, ma'am.
So the forest is full of dry leaves, okay? And somebody was walking on those dry leaves. There was a very loud sound. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And these were definitely human footsteps which were crunching dry leaves under them. And now squirrels are very scared of humans. Chippy is a very small squirrel, so she was even more scared. She thought to herself, oh, it is a human. They will catch me and eat me. As the footsteps grew closer, Chippy, who was very scared, fainted. Now she's just a baby and she was so scared. She was so scared that she could not take it anymore. And she had also not eaten. She had met her mother in the afternoon and then they had come to the forest to gather friendship nuts. She had no dinner, so she simply fainted. The sound of footsteps was drawing closer. Can you see the crunch? And this is Chippy who has
Excuse me,
fainted.
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, meaning of fainted?
Fainted means that she just laid down and became unconscious, which means that she could not keep her eyes open. She
मैम
slept.
तरीके से बेहोश.
बेहोश
हाँ,
हो गई. Yes.
बेहोश हो गई.
Fainted means बेहोश हो गई because she could not bear the shock. She was really shocked. And she was also very hungry because she did not have dinner. Does everyone eat their dinner here? Everyone has
Yes,
their
ma'am.
breakfast here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
See,
ma'am.
eating is very important.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, breakfast and dinner
ma'am.
and lunch. These are three very important meals of the day. So if you skip any one of them, you will just become like squirrels. बेहोश हो जाओगे आप भी फिर. ठीक है? Because you're also little babies just like Chippy. So you need to eat your breakfast, lunch and dinner properly. Okay? Because Chippy did not eat her dinner, so she fainted. Now Chippy felt something warm under her. She woke up. She felt very weak and hungry. She saw a girl looking at her. So you can see that here Chippy is on a handkerchief. She has been put on this really nice and pretty hanky and there is a girl who is looking at her. Do you think the girl put her on the handkerchief?
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now let's see what happens next. So the girl let out her hand towards Chippy and there was a very brightly shining nut in her hand. Which nut do you think this is?
Friendship nut.
Yes, this is the friendship nut. So the girl found the friendship nut for Chippy. She said, I saw you pointing to these nuts. Were you looking for them for your friends? Where are they? Where is your mother? She asked Chippy where is her mother because see, baby squirrels are very small, okay? So you can't take them away from their mother. Do you people like to be away from your mother?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No baby in the world wants to be away from their mother, okay? So if you find a baby squirrel, the first thing should be to find their mother. Any baby animal for that matter. If you find a baby kitten, if you find a puppy, the first thing that you should try to do is find their mother. So Chippy said, I got lost. I came here with my friends to find these friendship nuts. And now I am lost because her friends went ahead without her. I feel so weak, cold and hungry. Look at her, she's crying even when she has the friendship nut. Because she did not want the nut. She was looking for the nut for her friends and now her friends are not there. So Chippy is very sad. So the girl, her name was Gigi, she searched around for Chippy's friends and her mother. However, she could not find them. So she decided that I need to save Chippy first because Chippy was cold and hungry. So Gigi carefully picked up Chippy and the nut in her soft handkerchief. Chippy said, please help me find my friends. I want to give them this magical nut. Then Gigi said, I promise you that I will take you back to your friends and family, my little friend. Let me take you to a warm and safe place for now. Now see, Gigi is also a very small child, okay? and it is not safe for her to be out in the dark forest this late. So she tried to find Chippy's mother and her friends, but when she could not find them, she decided that she will take Chippy to a warm and safe place and keep her safe. Then she will come back in the morning and find out Chippy's friends and her mother. Okay, so Gigi then took a cardboard box and kept some socks, a towel, and a little cotton to keep Chippy warm. Now see, baby squirrels have a temperature in their body, and if the temperature drops down too much, if they get cold, then that is not good for them. So the first thing you do when you find a baby squirrel which is not, whose family is not around, whose mother is not around, is to keep them in a warm place, warm and clean place. Can you see this? Here is Chippy the baby squirrel on a little towel which will keep her warm. Do you people understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So Gigi then gave Chippy some water and breadcrumbs. Now see, water is important, guys, okay? If you people were here last time, I also told you to drink a lot of water. It is important to stay hydrated. So she gave the squirrel Chippy some water and some breadcrumbs, but Chippy was feeling too weak to eat anything. So then what did Gigi do? She took some cotton, she wet it in some baby food, and then she put it in Chippy's mouth so that she could suck from the cotton and eat. Okay? So Gigi was a very good girl and she kept coming back to check if Chippy was feeling cold. Now see, baby squirrels, if you find any baby animal, they need to eat at frequent intervals. Okay? They need to eat continuously. So that is what Gigi did. When Chippy could not eat food by herself, now see, she's very small, okay? So she has really small teeth. So she can't eat food by herself, and she was also very weak. So Gigi took some cotton, she dipped it in some baby food, and then she put it in Chippy's mouth. So then Chippy could suck onto it and eat the food. Do you people get it? Is Chippy cute? The real Chippy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Very cute. See, so small. Look at her little paws. Okay, so let us see what happened next. Gigi had promised Chippy that she would find her mother and her friends in the morning. Let's see if she keeps that promise. And she did. Next morning, Gigi took Chippy in a cardboard box and went to the park to look for her family. You people remember Chippy lived in the Lotus Park on the biggest acorn tree. Remember? So Gigi does not know that it was an acorn tree, but she took Chippy to the park and Chippy called out to everyone, Ali, Wiffy, Diddy, Mama, it's me, Chippy. Chippy was surprised to find that her home, the biggest acorn tree, had been cut down and her family and friends were nowhere to be seen. So see, when trees are cut down, then many animals who live on the tree also lose their homes. So Chippy and her family and all her friends lived on the biggest acorn tree. But now the tree was cut down and Chippy could not find her family or friends anywhere. Gigi felt really sorry and sad for Chippy. When your friends get sad, don't you get sad?
Yes, we will get that.
Yes, that is what happened. Now so Chippy is Gigi's friend. So when Chippy was sad that her family and friends are not around, then Gigi also became very sad. She said, I'm so sorry, Chippy. I know you must be very sad. So then Gigi promised Chippy that she will help find her family and friends. Chippy felt very sad, but she trusted the kind Gigi. If there is a person who says that they will help you, and if they are really kind, don't you feel like you should believe them?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
see, that is important. If you are kind to people, if you understand when they are feeling sad, if you try to help them in the ways that they need, then they would believe you and trust you and would become your friends. So instead of trying to chase squirrels, if you build the trust step by step like Gigi did, she first offered Chippy the friendship nuts she was looking for. Then she looked for Chippy's mother. Then she took Chippy home and took care of her. All of those things told Chippy that she was safe with Gigi and that she could trust her. Okay? So, trust is built step by step. You can't just tell people, be friends with me. That is not how it works. Okay? You have to show that you are a nice and kind person. Does everyone understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, okay. So Chippy says, "Thank you for helping me, Gigi. While searching for my friends, I am glad to have made a friend like you." So now Gigi is also Chippy's friend. Gigi took Chippy home. She made a small but cozy house out of an old cardboard box for her, and she kept Chippy safe. Here you can see Gigi has all of these craft materials, glue, scissors. She put up the friendship nuts in front of Chippy's house. She made this board, this signboard. She has written Chippy's home, and there is Chippy and the small box where she has made Chippy's house. So let us have a look inside the box. Gigi has spread a soft, clean for Chippy to sleep in, and this keeps her warm and cozy. Can you see how warm and cozy Chippy is?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's see what happens next. How does Gigi take care of Chippy? The 5 weeks passed by, but there was no sign of Chippy's family or friends. Gigi kept Chippy warm, clean, and well fed. She kept the friendship nuts outside Chippy's house to pray for the safety of her friends. Because the friendship nuts protect your friends. Okay? Gigi took advice and help from her mom and her uncle who was a vet. Do you people know what is a vet? What kind of a doctor is a vet?
Ma'am,
Take care of
animals. Ma'am, doctor that takes care of animals. Doctor.
The doctor of animals. Ma'am,
Yes,
animal
you guys
doctor.
are right. Yes, Anika?
The animal of doctors.
The
No,
doctor
the
of
doctor of
animals. Okay, yes, you guys are right. You guys are so smart. You guys know so many things. So, see, when you're taking care of a small baby animal, you can't just take care of them by yourself. They have some things which they can eat and some other things which they cannot eat. So you need to ask a doctor of animals, and the doctor of animals is a vet. Okay? So Gigi took advice and help from her mother and her uncle who was a vet. She learned about squirrels to take proper care of Chippy. You can't also just read on the internet, okay? Everything that is there on the internet is not right. So you need to ask a person who is qualified, who is older than you, who is a vet, to learn about animals so that you can take proper care of them. Even when you get a new pet, a new furry friend, you should always talk to a vet first and figure out how to take care of them the best. So Gigi learned about squirrels to take proper care of Chippy. She kept Chippy warm. She fed her healthy food including nuts. This is an acorn right here. Can you people see this? This is what you call an acorn. It is a nut. Then here is a strawberry and here are dry fruits. So she fed healthy food to Chippy including nuts, strawberries and many other fruits. Then finally a miracle happened. One day when Chippy was playing with Gigi in the garden, she saw Ali and Diddy. You people remember Diddy is the fastest squirrel and Ali is? Who is Ali?
Ali is the most furry squirrel.
Ma'am,
Ali
Ali
is
is
the
Chippy's best friend. Ma'am, Ali
Yes,
is Chippy's
Beta.
best friend.
Ali
Yeah,
is
this is
his
right.
best friend.
Biffy is the,
Ma'am, they
Biffy
both
is the
have
fluffiest
friends.
one. Yes, Ali is Chippy's best friend, Diddy is the fastest one, and Biffy, who is not here, is the fluffiest one. So Ali and basically Chippy and Gigi were playing in the park and they saw Ali and Diddy. So Chippy was very happy. She called out, Ali, Diddy, it's me, Chippy. Ali and Diddy were happy to see Chippy. They asked her where she had been. Chippy told them everything. It has been 5 weeks, guys, okay? And they could not see their friend. So she asked, how was Chippy? What had she been doing? So Chippy told them everything about the friendship nuts and how she met Gigi, her new friend. Didi said, I ran so fast, Chippy, because he's the fastest, but I could not see you anywhere. Wiffy kept us clean and fluffy, and we kept looking for you. Ali also said, I missed you so much, my dearest friend. When your best friend does not come to school, do you miss them?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Even if your best friend does not come to school for one day, you get so sad, na?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And now see, Ali and Didi haven't seen their friend for 5 weeks, so they must have been so sad. So, Gigi was hiding behind a tree as Chippy talked to her friends as she did not want to scare them away. Now see, Chippy is the friend of Gigi, but Chippy's friends are not friends with Gigi, okay? And they are also really small squirrels. So Gigi did not want to scare them, which is why she kept hiding behind a tree so that Chippy could talk to her friends nicely. Now it was time to say goodbye. Gigi cried when Chippy came to bid goodbye to her. She told her that she will miss her a lot, but she was also happy that Chippy had found her family and friends. Chippy also told Gigi, I'll miss you so much, my kind friend. Now see guys, this is important, okay? If you are friends with somebody, then you really want them to be happy and safe, okay? And Chippy could only be happy and safe, the happiest with her family and friends.
Ma'am,
Which is why Gigi...
The moral of the story should be friends, and we should not go mother and father.
Yeah, that is right. That is right, Jiansh. See, now what happens that, see, squirrels are very small, okay? And everybody wants to be there with their mother and father and with their friends, okay? So you can't just pick up somebody from their home and just take them away and then expect them to be happy, okay? You can't order somebody to be your friend. Which is also what Kanika did when she told us about the squirrel that she took care of. She also let it go because she knew that she wanted to be with her family and friends. And now Kanika's squirrel visits her every day at 6 p.m. because she is thankful towards her. Okay? So good friends will never forget you. Even if they are away from you, even if they are not living with you all the time, good friends would always be your good friends. So Gigi let Chippy go because she wanted her to be happy with her family and friends. However, Gigi was a very wise child and she knew that Chippy would be the happiest and safest with her family and friends, so she did not stop her. Chippy and her friends reached their new home. They decorated their new home with the friendship nuts that Gigi had gifted them. And they promised to always protect each other. Can you see all the friendship nuts? Are they shiny?
Yes, ma'am.
So now they decorated their home with all of these friendship nuts that Gigi had given Chippy. So never leave your friends behind. As Jiansh was telling us, this is the moral of the story. Never leave your friends behind. Help animals in need, be kind and form new friendships. And also do not separate tiny baby animals from their mothers. Okay, let's see. So what is the first question here? Which part of a squirrel's body never stops growing? Okay, let's see. The three of you have said teeth. Let's see what's the right answer, shall we?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Well, the right answer is teeth. A squirrel's teeth never stop growing. So squirrels need to nibble onto something all the time. So it's not the tail, it's not the nails, it's the teeth. Even if the tail and the nails grow, the hair also keeps falling off and the nails also keep on getting chipped. But one thing that never stops growing are the teeth. Which is why you can see this small squirrel is still nibbling on something.
Shall we give the two people who gave answers right a clap?
Yeah, let's give those who answer teeth a clap. What is the nest of a squirrel called? Is it a dray? Is it a den? Or is it a colony? Oops, I showed the answer. Okay. So sorry. Okay, so it's called a dray. The nest of a squirrel is called dray. Squirrels are master nest builders. Okay, so they weave twigs to create a supportive outer layer, and then they line the inside with leaves, moss, fur, and feathers to keep it all soft, warm, and cozy. Can you people see the picture of the squirrel? Is it called the red?
Brown.
Yeah. So is it called the red and brown squirrel? Is it called the Malabar squirrel? Or is it called the panda squirrel?
A Malabar squirrel.
Okay, let us see the right answer. Malabar squirrel. And it is the biggest squirrel in India. So it is also called the Malabar giant squirrel or the rainbow squirrel because it has so many colors. Can you see? It's not just red and brown. There's yellow, there's orange, there is brown, there is black. It is found across central and southern India. Which country in the world is the home of this adorable squirrel? This is this adorable squirrel.
South Africa.
South Africa, China, or Japan. Okay. Okay, guys, raise your hands. Let's see, okay? Let's see the right answer. Japan. Yeah, this is the adorable Japanese dwarf flying squirrel. And the Japanese call it Niho Momonga. So if you want to become friends with squirrels, what can you do? So you can make a do-it-yourself squirrel feeder. Okay? Let us have a look at how you can do that. You reuse a small plastic container. You can fill it with peanuts, puffed rice, fruits or seeds. You can place it on a windowsill or in a nearby park where squirrels are often seen. It could look something like this. See, this is an old bottle. The person has made a hole in this bottle. Just say the squirrel is entering inside to gather the nuts and seeds kept here. Can you people see this?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is something that you can make, and once you make it, you can post it on the WhatsApp group. So then the two people, you can also paint it, but don't paint inside it because then it would make it bad for squirrels. So use paint which is not harmful for squirrels, or you could just decorate it with some, let's say, buttons or something, and then you can put it outside in the park or somewhere, and you can make a small squirrel feeder. So you can help squirrels who are trying to gather food for the winters. Winters are coming, everyone knows that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when winters are here, then squirrels do not find much food. So then at that point of time, you can make this squirrel feeder and help the squirrels out. You can also watch this YouTube video. We will share the link on the group to learn how to make a squirrel feeder.